He was telling the story of the way he met his wife, Simone Biles, on our show. And she was also there. And they told this story with so much love in their eyes. And every time they looked at one another, you can tell how beautiful it was to them. But everyone is now twisted and taken that and made it something negative.
YouTube, what up? It's your man back again with another one. And check this out. Unfortunately, we back here again. Almost like a part 2 to this whole Simone Biles scenario. And it's really getting out of hand with the people out here on the internet. I mean, seriously. You call yourselves a sisterhood, yet you're not supporting the sister. Make that make sense. I mean, really. If the sisterhood can't support the sister, it looks like the brotherhood's gonna have to support her and him. Because clearly what the sisterhood stands for is really nothing but ratchet behavior. And if she was to listen to them and follow behind them, then they would really support her. But in any event, I'm gonna play these 2 clips for you, and then I'll be back and we're gonna talk about it. Let's go.
Simone Biles' husband said he didn't know who she was when they met, said he's the catch.
Whoa. Come on, man. Stop playing,
Thank you.
man.
Thank you, Ocho.
He said what? He the who?
They're on this dating site for famous people. It's called Raya. Why the hell is he on there? I get why she's on it.
They got a dating site for famous people? Why they on there? They got Instagram and X.
You know, she just can't be talking to any weirdos.
Anybody.
So I guess they vetted it. For this man to fix his mouth, to say he had no idea who Simone Biles was.
Simone Biles is a global iconic figure.
This is how you know you're not the catch. When everybody refers to you as Simone Biles' husband.
It's an evil world we live in.
All right, change of plans. I'm gonna jump in right now, start with this first clip. Now, does it matter that Simone Biles is a global icon? If you're not paying attention to the Olympics, you're not knowing who she is. It's not like she plays in the NBA and you see her every couple of days or so. No, you might see every goddamn 4 years? Whatever the Olympics is. Like, listen, I'm not even sure if I remember who she was back then, to be honest, because I didn't watch the Olympics like that. So in any event, you're not gonna know who somebody is unless you're actually checking for them or you're watching something that they're actually on. So yes, I can believe in this world, day and time, that he didn't know who she was. That's a given. There's people out here right now that don't know who certain people are because they're not in tune and they don't watch whatever they show up on. So for you to sit there and try to discount what he's saying and say, oh, well, you know, he didn't know who she was, that's a lie. He probably didn't know. Unless you can prove it otherwise, he didn't freaking know. And I'm gonna take him at his word. Because people out here right now, I could ask them questions about certain people and they won't even know who they are. And ladies of all people should know better, because ladies don't even know a lot about male stars and all that kind of stuff in sports and all that kind of stuff unless they play sports or they're interested in it. So let's just stop that right there. So you as a man, Mr. Shannon Sharp, saying that he's not the prize. So I guess that means that you aren't the prize either in your relationship. And as for the Ocho, not talking about Chris Jericho, because some people think Chris Jericho is the Ocho and don't even know who the Ocho is. What am I supposed to say to that? They should know who Ocho Cinco is? Come on, man. Let's be real. But in any event, listen. That man is the prize, and I'm going to tell you why. Let me break this down for you. Number one, he is at the top of the hierarchy. Family hierarchy is what? Man, woman, and child, right? Or you could put it as this: king, queen, prince, princess. What more do I need to say? He's at the top. He's the prize. He's the top dog. Number two, by women's own admission. Now listen to this one. If the man earns 6 figures or more, that's who they're seeking. That's who they're being taught to go after by women like Shira 7. So if that's the case, then by women's own admission, he is the prize. He doesn't have to be famous to be the prize. He just has to make the money and have a certain look to be that prize possession. Therefore, he is the prize. If y'all women are sending other women after men that make 6 figures or more, then that man obviously is the prize. What else I need to say to that one? And again, for number 3, okay, he is a sports, well, he's a player in sports, professional sports, okay? Women, like Shira 7, point you in the direction of entertainers and sports players. She didn't say they have to be famous. They just have to be entertainers and sports players. So by those 3 definitions alone, that man is the prize and men are the prize. And if you want to filter it down even more, when you're looking for a particular type of man, you know, in a certain field, or he does a certain thing, and that's what you're looking for, like you want a scammer or you want a hustler, then if you're looking for that from a man, and that's the target audience for you is him, wouldn't that make him the prize? That's the man you're trying to catch? I would think so. So let's stop us all conversation about, oh, men are not the prize. That is bullshit. Straight bullshit. Men are the goddamn prize. You seeking to get paid, you're seeking a come up, you're seeking a man that makes 6 figures or more, now you're trying to push the goalpost up to 7, then that means you're aiming for a particular prize, a high value one that has the money that's going to take care of you and yours. So when a woman sits here and says she's the prize, and a man sits here and says he's the prize, we already know what the prize is. Because you women act like you're not out here chasing the prize, chasing the bag. Who has the bag? The man you're looking for. Makes him the prize. We can stop that argument right now. Period. End of story. Next clip.
I hate that we have to start the show this way today, but this is what it is. So no pristine shots, no great camera angles, just me talking about Jonathan Owens and having to defend him for something he doesn't or shouldn't need defending for. He was telling the story of the way he met his wife, Simone Biles, on our show, and she was also there. And they told this story with so much love in their eyes. And every time they looked at one another, you can tell how beautiful it was to them. But everyone is now twisted and taken that and made it something negative. What people haven't done is watch the entire show. Watch him say that she wasn't scared and that once they finally went on a date, it was history from there. Or listen to him talk about their 2020 conversation while she was at the Olympics as he encouraged her that she could be okay. And when she wasn't, the time he took away with her, even getting married during that time. And now Simone Biles is back to the Simone Biles we know. He talked about the way Simone Biles has changed his life, how much she has helped him, how much their love and their journey and their story is all tied together. So what has happened is people sitting in their homes, whether married or unmarried, are now worried about this man and his relationship. Instead of being happy for 2 people who are excited to be together, 2 people who support one another wholeheartedly, we've now decided to pick apart one clip instead of learning the whole story. So the moral of the story is this. If Simone Biles is happy, why aren't you? If Jonathan Owens is happy, why do you care how they start or what jokes they make? This is a couple that has found their own way, and they found their way to one another in a very unique fashion. And just because you feel like he should be worshiping the gymnast Simone Biles doesn't mean that you can't respect that he's in love with the woman, Simone Biles. Man, that's their relationship. And if they could smile, you should stop frowning. Welcome to the Friday Pivot.
And to put that in perspective, y'all supposed to be out here as a sisterhood, supporting a sister in a relationship that she's happy in. Regardless of the man say he the prize or not, that's how he feels. You can't say anything against how he feels. That's how he feels. When y'all say how y'all feel, man can't tell you nothing, right? Well, it goes the same way too. Double standard shit is out of line. It's out of control. We as men know who the hell we are. We have woken up and we're tired of the games. We tired of playing with y'all. We're not playing with y'all no more. Yeah, I don't like it. Bottom line, that's the problem. The other problem is people put their relationships out there for the world, not to get all this bullcrap feedback. That's not what it's about. They're sharing their life with you to be nice and show you, a little transparency or whatever the case may be. Whatever reason they used to want to put it out there for y'all. And y'all sitting there trying to break it down and pick it apart. Y'all acting real bitter. Y'all acting real sour. Everyone is not gonna fall behind the ratchet lifestyle of a lot of you women. That's not gonna happen. Some women are gonna actually stand on their own and do their own thing. She made the first move. She made the move that will change her life forever, and guess what? Now she got who she wanted and she happy. Now I know y'all sitting there at home behind your computers with your Twitter fingers, y'all uptight. Now you want to chew her out, calling her all sorts of names. That's not a sisterhood. That's more like a evil sisterhood. Because sisterhood sounds like a positive thing, and it should be. Sisters banding together to support other sisters. But y'all supporting the ratchet before y'all support the non-ratchet. So what? She made the first move. She ain't gonna sit around and wait and let a good thing pass her by like some of y'all other women out here do. Y'all think men are supposed to be coming for y'all, and y'all sitting there lonely as F, waiting for somebody that ain't even gonna know who you are because you're not even on their radar. Like, let's be real. If you want something, you go out there and get it. When you want those shoes, you go out there and get it. When you want that bag, you go out there and get it. But when it comes to a man, you want to sit back and wait for him to come to you? And if he don't make it, then you're going to say there ain't no men out here? There ain't no good men out here? Yet and still, there are a lot of relationships that you don't even realize are still going on because you ain't hear nothing about it. 25 years strong, some people. Better than that. But because you didn't hear about it, you don't even know. So please, stop acting childish, bitter, and any other negative word, and let them two live their life. If it don't work out, that's just a part of life. Everything doesn't work out, but if it works out, kudos to them. And fellas, don't let these chicks out here tell you anything different. You know who you are. Stand on yours. Stand on business. You know the hell you are. 10 toes down to the ground, man. You know who you are. Let them know. We're not going for it no more. There's no need for us to stand here and take the same crap every year. We're going into 2024. We're leaving all that old bull crap behind. All that old crap they be talking, that stuff stays back there in 2023. That's where it's going to be. All these relationships out here in the world, and you're going to tell me that you're going to pick apart relationships because a man said something? If she would have said that, no one would have said anything. Men don't really give two F's about what women say about certain things because it doesn't make any sense. We're not trying to argue with y'all. But when a man says something, now we got to defend ourselves. Other people got to come and help us defend ourselves. There's no sisterhood because sisterhood is not even real in the way it should be on the positive side. So what do you have? Bitter people talking a bunch of shit. And for what? Maybe clicks and views. Maybe that's what you do it for. That's gotta be what you're doing it for. I'm not gonna sit here and talk negative about those two people. That's above my pay grade, honestly. It's probably above a lot of your pay grades too. Leave them people alone. Let them be happy. Let them do their thing. Bottom line, let that man be who he is. Let that man say what he want to say, and let them be happy. She clearly knows he the prize because she went after him. Doesn't mean that she's not a prize either, but in this scenario, he is the chosen one. She chose him. He chose her. They're married. Boom. Let them be happy. And all you miserable chicks out here, take a seat, take a step back. Relax. Make sure your life is in order. Make sure your relationship is in order. And if you ain't got one, maybe you need to get one. And leave those two young people alone. Because some of y'all are too old to be out here anyway, talking a bunch of crap about a bunch of younger people. Anyway. Now, with that being said, I'm going to end this video off. Hopefully I ain't got to come back here and speak on this again, but more than likely I probably will sometime in the new year. But I'm going to leave y'all with some of these negative comments that people have left, because I was supposed to put these comments in the last video, so I'm going to leave them at the end of this video. So stand by for that. And just understand that there's a lot of bitter people out here. A lot of people that lead you down the wrong path. And a lot of them are either females or dudes that act like females and don't know no better. And some of you old school cats, y'all need to stop. Seriously, y'all need to stop. And that other chick that gets on my nerves, the Queen Slayer, my bad. The Queen Maker, I don't know how many queens she made, but she did some comprehensive breakdown of his life and how much money he was making, and he was injured most of the seasons and all this other shit that we don't even care about. He still plays professional football. He still earns 6 to 7 figures, and the man is off the market. So, with that being said, I will see you on the new year. Everybody, have a good one. Stay positive. Until then.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.